So when you were looking at passing, mate, just be aware of the work-rest ratios again. So, and again, bilateral learning. So I think you've only got one ball in here, and that basically means that there's only 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 people involved at any one time.
Okay.
And if there's 15 in that line, that means there's 12 who aren't.
Yeah.
So there's a few ways around that. 2 balls, 2 groups. So again, fundamentally nothing wrong with what you're doing. I just think we can make it more, you know, improve their learning speed. In a little while, we'll see your passing comp, and I loved it. And again, there's just some subtle changes we can make to it. I'll try and scroll to the passing comp. There we go. I told you you'd teach me something, and you know you did. Like I remember doing this when I was a kid, and I've just forgotten about it since then. Right. To be honest, I loved it. I've put in here that I loved it. Left versus right. I love that competition. Kids love competition. Men do actually. So
that's right.
could you have 4 going on at once, so there's no leftovers? Or could you have 2? And then 2 stood off, and then 2 go back in. The key thing is keep all them kids occupied as much as you can. And then the question I want you to keep asking yourself all the time: did everyone do the equal amount of left and right? That's a really important thing. You watch your players rock it in standard when you address that. Okay. Basically, I'll keep this running now, and there's just a few ideas I think I'd like you to try if you're keen on it to try moving forward. A small-sided game that the players can play when they're extras. So when they're left over, just a small-sided game that they get into some kind of habit that they can play. You've talked about player behaviour in your sessions, how sometimes they go off track, and in this second session they went off track a little bit. It may have been down to cues that we're talking about, and straight lines, and I spoke to you off camera about 30 minutes of your session. I didn't realise on the night all they did was move in a straight line. So on there I've talked about north-south movement, or the appearance of east-west, 360 degrees work, and step-in agility evasion of every single session if you can get there. Okay? Any questions about any of that, mate, or are you happy?
No, makes sense, mate. I really appreciate that. It's good.
Yeah, no worries. We're getting a bit busy here now, so we'll probably have to start. So that's enough from the Channel 9 studio.